since how long have you been a working professional?
Okay, first of all, namaste. Thank you for having me at your medium. Well, I have been working, if we can say, without pay also when I was a student of my intermediate school, that is around 11th class. So, after that, as you say, if you wish to know that how as a professional, so I am working since 1984.
Oh, okay, that's great to hear, ma'am. The next question is that which is the challenge that you have faced in your journey or in your experience that changed something in you for better?
See, when we live in the small towns, then the challenges are that there are not many opportunities. So you need to seek opportunities. That is the one way. And the second way is whatever is offered to you, you have to cope up with that. So at that time, you can't nurture big dreams. You just let the life go the way it is. But out of that only, if you can seek out certain things which are the cutting edge, or which are against, above the others, then that sorts out your way. So for me, I come from a very small town called in Uttarakhand, and then Bijnor, then Meerut. So these portions were very small and limited choices were there. But then there was also a choice of foreign languages. So I sought to put some additional hours and learn some foreign languages. At that time, I got then Russian government scholarship also. So I went to Russia. So there were challenges of opportunities, and there were challenges of being, contained to a singular place.
Do you think that a woman faces gender bias irrespective of her designation?
So I think there are two levels of your question. One is there any problem for a woman which is on the basis of gender? Yes. The question of security, the social security, the security in general, the security to life, the security in the professions she chooses. Today, I think many avenues have been opened where a woman can go through. But looking back to 80s and 90s, they were only limited, I call it academic kitchens. So a woman is not allowed to move out of these academic kitchens like teachers, like nurses. They have to work in schools and like some secured environments. So yes, there was a problem because in not many professions women were seen or they were allowed. Gender bias as such, not at my position, because at that position I think the challenges are same, whether it is a male or a female. But to reach out to that position, yes, you have to show that extra mile. Perhaps the males don't have to show that extra mile. So those women who are reaching to the top, or who are leading, or who are in different positions today, they all have to walk through that extra mile.
My next question is that what a woman as a woman brings to the table in different working sectors?
Oh, much difference, much difference. I think they are more organized, they are more sorted out. Maybe by nature they are more worked up people, so they want everything to be planned beforehand, and then they look after the thing in order that should follow the T also. Then the other thing is the finish, the quality, the presentations, the presentability, the colors. So the environment is not maroon, and each and everything, I think it turns into an emotional touch. So that quantum of being a woman, that brings great change in the working environment. It might have its own flip side as well, because they may lose patience, or they may personalize different things, or they may certain times feel that they are more challenged because of being a woman. But most of the time, if a woman is around, then the table is much sorted.
The next question is that do you have any experience to share or some incident that you faced in such a manner can change the world according to you?
No, there are many experiences which I think should be brought forward and should be utilized to change this world. The very first thing after what I learned is that in each house, if we raise up the boys the way we raise up the girls, the environment would be much more secure. It's because there is a binary between a boy and a girl, and the boys may be felt secure, so given more liberties, but many chances are that these boys, they are taking liberties out of it and they are not utilizing it responsibly. So one thing is this, that whether it's me or any other woman or any other girl, they are secured only till a particular time of the day. They feel secured only till a particular place or venue. So this thing should be brought forward, that all of us have to be culture centric. But at the same time, what I will say that when I got married, it was a very typical rural background, where we were the first generation educated people, so they had a very different expectations. And it was not very long when we realized that if you respect their customs, they are all there as a family. They don't want to stop you basically. It's only that their exposure is in a different type of environment and our expectations are different. But if we can still respect their customs and then present ourselves, then very soon they start feeling proud of you.
You being a working professional on such a high designation, how do you manage your professional life as well as your personal life?
No, there is no comparison, because personal life is the base of life. That is the reason for your being, and your family is always the strength. It's not a singular thing, it's a mutual existence. You get peace only in your family and back home only. And yes, the work is very demanding. It needs a lot of traveling, it needs a lot of outside home expeditions and work environments and all. But then you don't match them. Your family is family, your home is a home. You don't want to professionalize your home. It's not difficult. I think if we have our priorities right, that family is the priority, then work is part of that priority.
What are your opinions on paid period leaves?
It's okay, it's really good. At least there is a security behind that, but it should not be biased. It should not be offered only to certain people in certain work cultures where the others are left out. Then it becomes very materialistic. Then it becomes that you are taking care of the rights of only those who are in secure jobs. What about those who are not in secure jobs? What about those who are in houses, housewives? I give you an example, like this 6 months maternity leave. Now it's a paid leave, but who gets it? All women who become mothers, do they get it? No. Only those who are in secure jobs. So that means money is the criteria, job environment is the criteria, and not woman is the criteria. So my take on this is, does your culture offer you something? Yes, my culture offers a 40-day period after delivery, which we call in our traditional language Sutak. It is for everyone. Those 40 days she is not supposed to work, she is not supposed to go out. But somewhere these so-called Western influences, they have termed these type of customs as regressive, and the progressive is which can be proved in the eye of law, where there is a paper work or paper progression. I am not against the paid leaves, of course, but then it cannot create a bifurcation in the society. If that is there, if that is taken care of, then why not? Because after all, it's not paid leave, she is not left, it's additional work. she's taking during those times.
Last but not the least, what do you think, or what type of world according to you will be a better place for a woman to stay in? Can you describe one day from that world?
I would say just one thing is to be taken care of, that a woman should be happy being a woman and would not see the male counterpart as a competitor, but at the same time she has a larger responsibility to give values to the sons. And if she raises the son like a daughter, then I am sure this world would be a much more secure place.